Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm Adi, also known as Secrets of Curls and Curves. Today I will be showing you a new makeup brand which will be launching on the 3rd of June. Most of you noticed that skincare is becoming more and more important in our daily life. So it's XXREVOLUTION. It's basically skincare infused in makeup. This is like a great step towards better makeup and better skin. I'll be showing you and testing some of the products which I received in the Pure package. I'm wearing a full face of XXREVOLUTION. If you're interested to see what we'll be launching and how the products perform, just keep on watching. They included the prices of some of the products in here, so I will list them here. So they sent me a bunch of foundations. So they will be having two types of foundation. This one is the liquid skin foundation. It is said to be a double fix foundation, so I guess it's like medium to full coverage foundation. And this one is said to be a luminous foundation. The foundation is actually £15. You're actually getting a glass bottle and a metallic pump. Then they sent me some of their concealers. This is the Super Fix concealer. Here we have the Cloud Complexion primer. This one is the Explosion palette. A face trio palette. Do you know what this reminds me of? Do you remember like those Nintendos? The shades in here are definitely too dark for my skin, but I can definitely work with the contour shade and the blush. Then I have two highlighters. This one is Nimbus and this one is Golden Hour. Then we've got two palettes. These are the Express Shadow palette. The packaging is the same as the face palette. This is like the everyday pocket palette, like travel palette if you want. This one is really for the bold ones. Then we have two duochrome pigments. Here we have Ignite. Ignite is more of a powdery multichrome pigment, while Stimulate is a liquid pigment. Once dried down, you will see that it does not smudge. Here we have two pencils. This one is the Fine Brow pencil and this one is the Act eyeliner. I really like the packaging of those. I don't think I ever saw this from another brand, and it has a little bit of weight to it, which gives it more of a luxury feeling and not just cheap plastic, you know. Here we get two primers. These are gel primers called Hydra Quench and H2 Glow. This H2 Glow has like iridescent glitters to it. Now we have the Face Fixing Mist for a natural radiant skin, and we have the Glow All Day primer. Comes with a pump like this. Now onto our last item. So this one is the Quartz Shadow palette. It gives like the luxury marble feel. This one contains 12 metallic shimmery shades. So I'm filming in my living room right now because I don't really have natural light entering my room, and I really want to show you how these products perform in natural light instead of studio light, because doing your makeup in studio light really differs from an in-person meeting. I will start by using the Soap Brow by Revolution just to keep my brows in place. Now I will be going in with the XX Fine Brow pencil, and I will just be filling in some of the gaps which I have with some light strokes. There's no primer in here, so I will use the concealer itself to prime my eyes. The concealer is definitely full coverage because it clearly covered the darkness on my lids. So I will do something pretty simple today, starting with this color. I will be putting it both on the inner corner and outer corner of my eye. Just packing the pigment. Okay, this is so pigmented. I was not expecting the eyeshadow to be that pigmented. Now I will be taking a clean brush just to diffuse the pigment so that it does not look harsh. Focus on blending the edges out because it does not look good. Now that your eyeshadow is nicely blended out, I will be taking this one, which is like a coppery red. I will put it on the middle. Tap it in, tap it in, tap it in. Just to add a bit more dimension to the eye, I will be taking like this golden shade and I will put it just on the middle. You can see it already reflects the light much more. My camera stopped filming because the temperature was too high, but I did my other eye and it took me like 5 minutes. Now I will add some gold just under the arc of my brow. You see, like, you really don't have to do a lot. Now let's move to the face. I will take a bit of the Cloud Complexion. It did absorb nicely. Now I will line my eyes with the Act liner. I will line my eyes like closely to the waterline. Now we move to a bit of foundation. Okay, maybe this is too much. Yeah, it's definitely too much. Foundation is on. I do have super dry skin, and I noticed that this foundation is really like setting itself. I don't think I need to powder over it. Now let's put on some concealer. The doe foot applicator on this, it's really different from the Conceal and Define and the Conceal and Hydrate one. I feel like I did put a lot. This is definitely full coverage and I love it. So I had a patch here because when I waxed my mustache, I actually took off my skin. It happens, you know. Now I will just powder over it a little bit. I think next time I will just put like some dots and play with the intensity. I think this one would have been better. I do like the finish though. Now I will be lining my under eyes with the same matte shade which I used on the top. Same thing, taking a clean brush to buff it out. Moving on to contour. Now I will be using the Dimension Face Palette. So I'm just using the remaining powder on the brush to add a bit of definition to my nose. Now let's put a little bit of blush. Now I will be going in with this highlighter which is called Nimbus. I will be taking a little bit, a bit of spray. Like you really don't need too much, especially for a skin-like finish. Now we'll finish with some Face Fix spray. So I added my lashes off camera and now I'm back. I will be adding some highlighter in the inner corner of my eyes. To finish off this look, I will be adding a bit of the Bennett tint to my lips. And finally, I will be adding the Extra Glow Lip Gloss from XXREVOLUTION. And now we're done! I really did get like a medium to full coverage with the foundation and a full coverage with the concealer. I will be back after some hours to show you how the makeup is holding on. I will go outside just to show you how the makeup is looking in direct sunlight. But now let me just zoom you in for you to see how the skin is looking right now. The sun is literally acting like a filter right now. But yeah, the skin is looking good, guys. It's been 3.5 hours now that I'm wearing the foundation. Taking into consideration that I'm someone with super dry and textured skin, the makeup is actually looking really good on my skin right now. It looks good. Now I'm checking in after 8 hours and you can see the face is looking great, glowy, the foundation is looking good. Let me just zoom you in so you can have a better look at the face, the makeup. And one thing I have to say is that no matter what makeup I put, it does like emphasize on my fine lines around my mouth just because the crease is naturally deep here and I did scratch the right side of my mouth, so obviously the foundation did come off. But apart from that, the makeup is looking good, guys. So yeah, that's a yes from me. I will definitely be trying the products again. So stay tuned. All the information about the products I mentioned and the links are in the description below, so check them out, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye!